both of you. Congratulations on this hysterical series. And even being Canadian, I got to tell you, there's a lot of us Dianes out here. So okay, I'm just putting it out there. Okay.
Even though so you're a Diane, even though you're Bonnie. You don't think you're more of a Bonnie?
Let's put it this way. I do have a heart of gold. Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
I believe it.
Yeah, there you go. So Chris, let's start with you. I love this story because this all originated from this little Twitter feed that you started. Like, who in the heck ever thought that you would be doing a Netflix series? I mean, come on, dude.
Like, still pinch me. I still can't believe it. Somebody told us recently it's going to stream in 190 countries, which is insane. Yeah, Canada being one of them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But Chris, like, where did you even come up with this concept? Like, do you know a lot of these Dianes?
Oh my God, do I know a lot of them. I grew up around them. It's based on a couple of my actual aunts, but then, like, you know, living in Chicago, you see these women out in the wild all the time. And it's the spiky hair and the bedazzled jeans, and they're drinking wine with lunch, and it's a thing.
It's a thing. Now, Katie, tell me a little bit about, you know, how you got connected with Chris, because there's a few of you amazing, hilarious people that are involved as producers. So first I want to know how you connected with Chris, but I also want to know casting the amazing Lauren, who is from Toronto. So we're just so proud already.
Well, I've known Chris for longer than I care to admit, because it'll show our age, but just being in Chicago and being in the improv scene and being at Second City, so we've all known each other for years and years and years. I mean, I've known Ike since before I could drink, you know what I mean? So it was just a pretty natural group of people to work together. But Lauren, you know, we knew Lauren obviously from Second City as well, because she did Second City in Chicago, and she's just such a perfect match for Diane because she shares so many of those same qualities, where she is so loving and big and boisterous, but also kind and fiercely loyal. And Lauren knows how to throw down too, which I appreciate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've thrown down with Lauren many a time.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, because, you know, her mother will be watching this interview. So
it was at the library.
That's very good. Good comeback there, Katie. Chris, now, Lauren being from Toronto, I mean, as much as we love Chicago and everything, you know, I just spoke to Rory and Lauren, and we would like a Canadian adventure for Diane and Daniel. So I would like to know how you would create that for us.
I love that. Well, I love Toronto. I've been a few times, and whenever I'm there, I'm like, this is like a sister city to Chicago. Yes. They have a very similar vibe. And so it would be so funny, I think, if Diane went to Toronto and maybe she was like a fish out of water and like, what the hell's the deal with all these people?
Don't you think she would 100% go there because she heard they had free health care, and she would go there thinking she can get a nose job for free or something?
You know, I've tried to get that free nose job. It's not happening, but, you know, maybe if it's in the series.
You have to say you can't breathe at night.
There you go. You got to spin it in some way for sure. But, you know, Katie, I love the fact that, yes, this is on Netflix. So it's got to give you guys so much freedom. Like, Chris, you know, when you're writing for Twitter, like you can say anything you want, well, to an extent. But when you're on Netflix, like a streaming service, I guess there's no holds barred. Katie, you want to take that one?
Well, because there's no advertisers, right? So it was pretty interesting going from writing for SNL, where it's NBC, you know, you're beholden to certain sponsors and certain things. It's network television. There was a freedom there. There was a freedom just knowing that you weren't going to have the censor lady come up and be like, you can't talk about McDonald's. They're one of our sponsors, you know?
Right.
So that was really cool. And it was also really important to us that these characters talk the way characters would talk in Chicago. And you might not be able to talk that way on network television.
Well, exactly. Yeah, no, I just loved it. I was howling so much watching it. I also love the fact, oh, I have to wrap, but I just really quickly, Chris, I just want to say that making it accessible to people who are outside of Chicago, was that a challenge?
It kind of was. We wanted it to be a love letter to Chicago, but also make it universal. And so that was a balance that we had to strike while writing it. But I think we've achieved it. I mean, you tell us, did we?
Well done.
Everyone's
I
got a party aunt. You're a Toronto party aunt.
Exactly. I'm Toronto party aunt, and like I said, season 2, we get the Canada angle. Okay, don't forget.
That's right.
And I want a writer's credit. There you go.
We'll name a character Bonnie.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much for your time. This is hysterical. We need the laughs right now. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Thank you.